Oh, I feel like I don't really have the best angle anywhere to ever record. It like kind of sucks. I got my nails done tonight. It is Wednesday night and I went earlier today. We did like a, you can't even see. We did like a cute pink with this finger on both hands, kind of like chromey. I asked the girl for like Hailey Bieber nails and she didn't really deliver, but they're cute either way. In this vlog, we're going to be getting ready to go to Vegas, and then basically we're going to be in Vegas for the rest of the vlog. Right, Hunty? You gonna miss Mama? You gonna miss Mama? It's 10 o'clock 10:05, and I haven't packed. I haven't packed one bit, not one bit. No, 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 no. I do have an idea of the things that I want to wear, but I haven't really tried on the outfits and put them together with like a pair of shoes, and a bag. Hunter, please, just like personal space, babe. Please.
Go to bed. Go to bed.
Anyway, so, of course, I have been lazy all evening. Flight leaves tomorrow at around 11:30, 11:45 in the morning, basically noon. I'm flying out of my local airport here, which is John Wayne. So that's kind of nice because typically their chicken, can I talk? Their system doesn't take as long as LAX would. And I found a really good price on my ticket for this trip, so I just booked it through John Wayne because it's easier, so Jaira can take me. But I do need to start packing because there's quite a bit of things I need to put my mind on and think about in terms of what I should wear and all that stuff. And I also bought 2 new pieces of travel luggage stuff that I'm really excited to use on this trip because I've been wanting these 2 things for a while, and I feel like it's really going to up my game in terms of just being a smarter packer, if you will. I tend to overpack, and I'm always struggling to fit everything in my suitcase. So I'll show you guys the things that I got, actually. It's probably a little bit better. You can see at least. Got the travel CalPack. This is like a carry-on bag, and it has a pocket for like shoes, so they fit in here. And I decided to invest in this because I felt like it was really cute, and it has this like sleeve so it can fit right over my carry-on and I can just roll it together. It also makes shift for like a personal bag, so I'm going to use this as my personal item, but yeah, it's also going to be a carry-on, and it'll fit quite a bit of things. This travel accessory bag. I'm sure you guys have seen this all over Instagram and TikTok because it's pretty popular bag. This is the large size, by the way. It's really cute and transparent. It's also from CalPack. But I like it a lot because it fits stuff on this side and on this side. And then it has a few other little zipped pockets where you can put more things. And I figured this actually fits in this carry-on bag. And I've realized lately, the last few times I've traveled, that what takes up the most room in my original suitcase is typically my quote-unquote toiletry bag. And I say toiletry bag like this because I end up bringing like 3 or 4. It's like one for skincare, one for makeup, the other one for actual things I need to shower with, and then there's like all the accessories I wear. Sometimes I want to take perfume and just a bunch of stuff like that. So my goal is to fit all of those things literally in this one bag. It's huge, it's massive, it's compartmentalized, and it's just functional for all of it. I'm going to carry it in here along with like other things that I'll need personally, like my phone, my wallet, probably my laptop. I might edit a different vlog that I want to get posted before this one, in case my flight gets delayed, because I've been hearing some of the girls share some horror stories about their flights getting delayed and they're getting there a lot later than they planned. And so in case that happens to me, or even if it happens on the way back, I can start editing this vlog too, so I can have this up for you guys on time. Anyway, we're going to start packing. I'm probably going to focus more so on making sure I have my outfits picked out officially now, So I'll do that tonight, and then maybe what I'll do is actually pack it and put it away tomorrow. Hi guys, finally at the hotel room. Wow. It has been a journey. I told my Instagram fam what happened this morning, but basically around 3:30 a.m. I get a text from the original airline I had my flight originally booked with, and basically it says that well, not me, but they decided to cancel the flight. I don't know why, there's no explanation. By the way, these are our team shirts that we're wearing tonight. Tonight's the kickoff night, and I'm missing everybody basically gathering together right now because I am trying to look presentable here. But, yeah, so the flight got canceled. I had to rebook a new one. I didn't see that message, obviously, at the time it came in because it was 3:30 in the morning and I was asleep. So I try not to grab my phone first thing in the morning, and so instead I immediately opened my Bible, and I was doing like my prayer and devotion time before I started to like get into my day and get prepped for this. And quite actually, I don't even know if that was the best idea, because by the time I like noticed, I was frantically trying to find a new flight. So like I said, super stressful to say the least, but we made it. I booked a new one through Southwest. The original airline is refunding me on my flight, but I also yesterday had purchased my carry-on luggage. I was packing to take, but then I ended up thinking like, no, I should probably just check in a bag, whatever. Thank goodness I did, because I could not fit everything into the carry-on. But needless to say, everything worked out. I'm here now. And I guess I shouldn't be, focusing too much on the negative at this point, but it's obviously hot in Vegas. If you've never been to Vegas, don't come. Just kidding. It's not really like my favorite place, if I'm completely honest. It's mostly because of this occasion and the people I'm going to be meeting while I'm here. I've already met so many of the girls. One of the girls on my team was so sweet enough to wait for me at the airport until my plane landed, because it changed times. I thought I was going to be stuck taking an Uber on my own, but I wasn't, thank goodness. Eyebrows do not look good. I'm going to be the most stressed out out of all of them. I already know it. All right, let's go. bathroom floor. I'm rooming with 3 other girls who are super sweet and nice. It's been so nice to get to know all of them. There is a lot of energy. That's why I'm whispering. Some of them are sleepy. But just day one, wow. I mean, it started off really stressful, but obviously ended off on a really high note. They announced all the products, which I showed them briefly previously to this. And you guys, they're so good. They're so good. I actually didn't even include all of them. They also launched like a skincare line, which I'm not that familiar with the skincare with Arbonne. And as I mentioned actually earlier, I think in this vlog or in the previous vlog, I'm happy with my current skincare routine, but definitely like interested in checking it out at some point. But wow, I am most excited for the greens on the go, because you guys know I live and swear by my greens. Take them every single day. And basically what this is like all 3 of the supplements in one, including some flavor. So it's going to come in a citrus flavor, so versus like having to pack a bin and then 2 different supplements that come in packets, you now just have one packet that has all 3 plus some flavor. So it's like if you were the type to add a fizz to it to help you like drink them, which is not why I did it, but I always loved having a fizz just because it tastes good. You don't really need to do that anymore. Now you can just get the 30-day supply for on the go, and then when I travel, I don't no longer have to carry that massive bin like I did on this trip too. We all did, everybody did. I just forgot protein. I ordered protein before I came, like the to-go packs, and they didn't come on time. But everyone here has been really nice enough to share with me, so that was what the product I was probably most excited about. And then second to that was probably the protein. So we already have tons of protein. We have keto-friendly protein and we have different flavored type proteins. What's really nice about this one that just came out is basically it aids in weight loss or in like weight maintenance. So it helps you basically replace it as a meal. It's protein that's made to specifically be replaced as a meal versus just aid and supplement your current diet. So it helps you feel a little bit more full, and the fullness will last longer. So like I said, meal replacement. And I think instead of 1 scoop being 20 grams protein, now 1 scoop is 24 grams, if I understood that correctly. There's a lot going on in the room, so I think I try my best to pick up everything they stated about each product. But today we just got to know and hear and recognize people who promoted to certain levels, and then I get to know basically the CEO of the company, and like every single product that they were going to be dropping. So there were a bunch of other ones too that they dropped out, like a new fizz flavor, which is raspberry. They brought out basically like a gut health or like a pre and probiotic for kids. So it's a powder supplement, like a little packet like this, and you just put it on the tongue and it just dissolves. You don't have to mix it with water. It tastes like mixed berry, that's the flavor. So if you guys have kids and that's something that you would want to start implementing to your children's diet, then they made one that tastes good. And what was really neat about all the products that dropped is that after every single product, we got to hear from people who are in the company and are also consultants or, you know, district managers or whatever, sample them all and then basically give us their feedback. So some of them, depending on what it was, sampled it for like, I want to say maybe like a week, and then came and gave us feedback. So that was with the skincare, that was with the greens, that was with, I think I'm missing like one other thing, but I can't remember. So the kids, when the kids got to sample them, and then obviously there's no kids on at the conference, but they showed clips and stuff of the kids like trying them and then telling, you know, the camera what they thought of it. And basically every kid said it. It's like, if you like candy, this is something you'd enjoy. So really good feedback from all the products. Obviously the greens are probably going to be the most hyped thing, because I know lots of you who have been interested in them. Basically it seems like the thing that you're either afraid of is not enjoying them, that they don't work, or the cost is just a lot. So now the cost of the greens is basically going to be under $100. That's if you sign up as a preferred client, which is the $29 fee up front for just the discounted prices and all of it for a whole year. But yeah, so exciting. If you guys ever have questions about stuff, let me know. Tomorrow, from what I understand, we're gonna go in depth on each product and get to know everything. The science, facts about it, the formulas, sort of like how, what, and why the products were developed and what they were developed into, made, and all that stuff. So it's important for us to know, obviously, facts about it and compare them to other products on the market, if I'm being honest, because there's so many pre and probiotic things out there now and so many green supplements. People never know which ones to take and why, what makes, you know, our ones better than others. So yeah, it's really nice for us to get all of that information. But overall, it was a good day. We went out to dinner afterwards too. The hotel where the conference is being held at had this like massive, like it leads to a casino and the restaurants, but it's like, it looks like a mall. It's really weird. So we had dinner at one of the restaurants at the mall. It was still open, and I just got a massive headache during the whole thing, but the hype of all the products were keeping me going. And now we're getting ready for bed. But I wanted to come on here and basically like give a little recap of the day because it's been stressful. But I made it. I'm here and I'm happy I came. I know it was very emotional. If you guys saw me on Instagram, then you probably saw my reel where I talked about how emotional I was about coming here because I was scared about doing it alone and not knowing anybody. But so far the outcome has been great. My adrenaline has been, I think, through the roof, I would say, because even with this headache I was able to still push through. Powered by lots of fizz, I'm sure, but they gave us these really cute cups that say Healthy Living Club. Our nation presidents and our team leads, if you will. They're so sweet, they're so helpful. They literally, I would not be here if it wasn't for Margot, so thank you, Margot. And everyone I'm meeting so far is awesome. They've been super sweet and friendly. And tomorrow I think we're just going to keep learning more and finally sample all the products, which is going to be really exciting to taste it and see what the hype is all about. So I'll report back to you guys about that. I think we have like lunch planned, and then there's awards going on at night for all the people that promoted me last year, which I only started my business just this past March, so I won't be promoting, but I'll be right there congratulating and applauding all those girls who have and worked really hard to get there. Maybe, who knows, maybe next year that could be me. But anyways, I wanted to hop on and give you guys a recap of the day. I'm gonna go to bed now because this headache is still lingering. And yeah, basically that's it. Night one is done. Good morning. I woke up a little bit earlier with one of the girls in the room to get a workout in. It's now the next day, and I finally look a little put together. And now I'm dressed for the day. I'm wearing this blazer to look nice and sophisticated, and then I've got this plain black dress on with my sneaks, just so I can be comfy. We are sampling the products today. We're learning more about the products today, so I'm super excited about all that. I'm gonna take you guys along with me, of course. And I've just been like sharing so much on social media, so I feel like I might need to tone it down a bit for people who are like, this is not what we signed up for when we followed you. Sorry, but I obviously share the products because I love them and because I take them, and I'm just not gonna stop sharing things I love. Sorry, not sorry. Anyways, we're gonna start the first full day, if you will. It's gonna be really hot, so let's just hope the heat is like not overbearing for me. I'm not sure yet, but I might stop by Starbucks and get a coffee or a matcha. I just drank my greens. And I'm gonna have some oats and head over to the arena. Let's go. day. It's been a really good, inspiring, uplifting type of day. We got to hear from Nick. I don't know how to say his last name, but he's like an inspirational, motivational speaker. His name is Nick, and I cannot, for the life of me, pronounce his last name. But he is, I guess, like the most wealthy motivational speaker that's under 40 years old. And he just talked a lot about like not giving up and like not being afraid to fail, looking at failure as like a classroom. Basically like learned so much from our obstacles, and it was just so inspiring. He told us a little bit about his story. If you guys don't know who he is that famous guy who's Christian, and I think he has spoken at a lot of different things, who was born without arms and legs, and so he basically is limbless. And hearing from him was just so nuts, because it makes you kind of think and take a step back and ask yourself, like, when I start to think about my excuses and my why nots, I'm just like, who the heck am I, and like why? Because look at him, like at all he's accomplished and all he's done. Honestly, even just for the kingdom, he's like working so many organizations and like does a lot of fundraising for against human trafficking. So he told us a lot about that stuff, and just like seeing where he is and like what he came from and how he got to where he is, obviously super inspiring. But also he had us do this like chant, if you will, at the end of his talk. He had us do like this chant and repeat after him, which is basically like, I will be able to accomplish everything I set myself out to do. And I don't even know how to explain it, but there was just like this feeling and this energy in the room that made you, because he made us stand up as if we were like a soldier in the army, and basically repeat everything he said. And there was not one dry eye in the room. Like, I'm pretty sure there wasn't. Everybody like looking at each other afterwards, especially like the girls on our team, were like, oh my gosh, why are we so emotional? Because it was just seriously so emotional and uplifting. And I've been really getting down on myself when it comes to this business, because I feel like I haven't really been seeing results in the ways that I feel like I've been working hard towards. But ultimately I have to remind myself that like I only started sharing these products because I genuinely fell in love with them. And I've said this to you guys, I feel like many times, even on mostly on Instagram, that like I too pay for them just like anyone else does, just like you would if you wanted to buy. So, and I still continuously willingly buy them, because I do feel like my values and just everything in terms of like what I love about health and wellness lines up with this company. And seeing the way that they've gone out of their way to create even more clean, healthy, consciously made products for everyone who wants to live a healthy lifestyle makes me feel so like comforted and just like secure in where I'm standing with the company and who I'm standing for. So far, a really good trip. We have awards night tonight going on, and so basically everyone's gonna get all dressed up and it's gonna be taking lots of pictures and stuff. Everyone here loves to make content, so it's been really cute to see everybody basically helping each other take pictures. They honestly are so sweet, all the girls. And we've just been enjoying each other's company, enjoying the fact that this is more than just a brand represent and sell, right? It's a community that we have all come together from so many different parts of the world and so many different backgrounds to basically join in on one thing, which is to live a healthy, sustainable, balanced lifestyle. We ate at Cassie Beach. I didn't get much of the lunch, unfortunately. Sorry about that, because I was really trying to like not be on my phone too much and just like connect with these girls, because we all know each other through a screen, which is our phones, but that's it. Like we don't really have any other connection besides Arbonne. So this is my opportunity to really get to connect with them on a deeper level, get to know them, their family, like lifestyle, how they got to Arbonne, what brought them to Arbonne. And so as much as I love having cute photos and videos for content, I do think that like it's also important to make sure we're connecting with one another, because that was something that we were talking about last night, or the CEO was telling us, right? Like, it's what's different about companies, like marketing companies like this, is that like it gives you the opportunity to really share your story and share your why behind why you started or wanted to start a business with Arbonne, which I know that there's so many other marketing companies out there that you can do this with, but ultimately this is just the one that I felt like aligned best with like what my passions and interests and loves and desires are in terms of, you know, living a healthy living lifestyle. But yeah, so sharing each other's like ups and downs with each other is really nice too. Talking about how like it's hard when you're starting out with this because basically nobody close to you supports you, and that's a really hard pill to swallow. And a lot of us want to see like instant gratification when it comes to anything that we do these days, and that's just not how it works. You have to work for it and give yourself time to learn and to grow, and nothing comes overnight. So hearing all those types of stories from one another is what I feel like keeps me going, at least. But yeah, I'm gonna nap and then we're gonna probably get ready for the night awards. Side note, I think it's kind of funny too, because like I was sitting in between one of my new friends now, Marlene, and then the other girl, Jamie, and we were talking about, the guy was just saying so much good stuff, and I realize I'm a church girl to my core, because everything he was saying that I felt resonated with me, I literally wanted to be like, amen, amen, amen. And they started laughing. I was like, oh my gosh, can you tell I'm a church girl? Like, the only conferences I've ever been to are stuff that's like church related, and that's basically what I'm used to when it comes to these things, and this is just a little bit different. This is a investment into me and into this business I want to start with Arbonne, so I've enjoyed every second of it, but it just such a little moment I had. I mean, chuckle, because I'm like, oh yep, she's Pentecostal. Oh my gosh, how funny. Oh my gosh! How stinking cool. Green Synergy Citrus. Yeah, I'll drink it with you. That's what I told her. I will do it. It tastes like lemonade. It's so good. Wow. 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 I'm like, so, I'm actually literally quite amazed.
That the black and white awning, there's the Biotics taste over there.
So cute. This is mostly for YouTube, it's not for me. Okay, I'm trying the vanilla now. Essential meal protein, supposed to replace a meal and help you lose some weight. Okay, tastes good. I typically don't like vanilla by itself, but this is pretty good.
Trying all of the new yummy, delicious products that we have. This is our vanilla protein. I've already tried it. Have you tried it? Have you tried it? Okay, I want to know Bridget's then. We're going to look at Bridget's reaction, because I literally will tell you what I think it tastes like after she tries it. Okay. Cheers, guys. Cheers.
Whoa, it's cake batter.
Oh my god!
It tastes
literally,
it
cake
tastes
batter?
like vanilla cake batter. If
No,
you're gonna,
funfetti cake. When you lick the
funfetti.
spoon at the end,
This is really
and the
true.
fact that this is supposed to be a like healthier meal replacement weight loss option.
Oh, your 9 essential amino
Go
acids.
all the way around.
24 grams of protein.
The only protein made with avocado oil.
Oh.
Chocolate meal replacement.
Perfect.
My
And it
God.
is so good.
Okay.
Night 2 was fun. I got this really cute bottle today at like the merch stand I loved this color. I feel like the way that they wrote Arbonne on it is actually really cute and aesthetic. I also got these slides. Thought they were cute and neutral, so I'm gonna be using this for a pool day tomorrow. Even though Vegas is like known for being really hot, it like actually wasn't too bad. I mean, I was wearing a blazer for both things all day. So basically, like I wore a blazer this morning and it was like the hottest one of the day, and then I wore a blazer again tonight because I just felt like the blinginess went really well with like everything. The vibe for tonight was just like, you know, it was the awards, so everyone went out and dressed up. Right, I'm gonna get ready for bed. I need to do my skincare and all that jazz. Doing a morning session tomorrow morning, and then we have pool day. So we're gonna be at the pool tomorrow, and then I believe we have ready for bed. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning. I'm making my greens again. Heading out the door. So yesterday we actually got to sample some of the products. Experience room, which we hadn't gotten to do that yet, and so that was actually really exciting because I got to taste it for you guys to determine whether or not the new greens on the go really did taste good all by itself. So I know I kind of recapped this already, but the goal with this new one is not just the feature of like being able to take it on the go so I don't have to do all of this, but it's also because people don't like the idea, I think, of spending on 3 different products. Really, it's 4 if you're the kind of person who wants to add the fizz for flavor or even just like some energy. So really what the convenience is about the new one is the fact that it's going to be covering almost all 4, because even though it will have a little bit of an energy boost in it, but the flavoring is going to taste so good. I actually had it yesterday, so think of a like good, delicious like green juice shot that you just buy at a local healthy food store, or like a nectar, and it's going to have the gut health that was in this. It'll also have what it has in this, and then it'll also have a little bit of the benefits from the fizz in terms of flavor and some energy. And lastly is the skin part, which I know some people care and others don't care about that, but that part is really nice too because it's an added plus. And so it kind of seems like it could be a 4-in-1, and it tastes really good. So right now I'm chugging mine still because this is just how I have already bought them. I'm going to finish this, but ultimately for the new one, you're going to get all of this for like, I want to say almost $70 off from what you would have spent on all 4 products if you decided to add the fizz to it, which you don't have to. But price is right there up with Athletic Greens and Seed, because both of them are about like $100 for a month supply, which if you're taking those correctly, you should be taking them every day to see the full benefits. So this is actually a little bit cheaper because those 2 products don't have any benefits with energy or your skin, and just in general getting good collagen into your system and into your body, and having healthy skin, hair, and nails. So cheersing you guys again for a second day of training. I'm excited. We get a pool day today, so here we go. Happy Saturday. Probably spend a few hours at the spa and do the lazy river over at the pool, read my book, just, you know, a few things that just can kind of get me to unwind and relax before I get back to the madness of the week tonight. I'm praying that my flight doesn't get delayed, that everything goes smoothly. I get there safely. I get to squeeze my husband when I get home and my dog, and I can get ready to have a productive week. Lots of emotions about everything that went on this weekend, but I'm grateful, I'm humbled, I'm blessed, I'm excited for what's to come, and I feel very inspired and motivated to just keep going and keep pushing forward. And if you've ever supported my business with Arbonne, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Support doesn't always look like buying for people or straight from me in this case. Your support can include you referring me to a friend who you know that needs this type of stuff, who is looking for this type of thing, whether it's like getting into this business or the products could really help them and change their overall health, or you sharing and liking my posts on social, following me, subscribing to this channel. Like, support comes in so many different ways, shapes, and forms. It's not just you buying directly from me, but of course, if you bought from me, I am so grateful. And for those of you who maybe aren't that interested in this type of thing, but you still support me in other ways, I'm also extremely grateful. Okay, don't cry. I'm telling you, oh my gosh, my glasses are fogging. This entire trip, we were all a mess. I feel like in every single, teaching me had, there was just so many motivating and inspiring stories that were told, and it really makes you think, I'm sorry, and what are my excuses? What is it that I feel that makes me feel like I'm incapable when there's people who have probably bigger hardships than me and are doing it? And there's really no other way to describe it except for just telling you it's life-changing, I guess. Anyways, sorry to have gotten emotional at the end of this clip. I did not expect that. But thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. I'm going to unwind and try to just kill a few hours by relaxing, I guess. Forced relaxation. Why am I complaining, right? And hopefully, I'm praying that my flight gets there safely and it goes off on time. And yeah, that's it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. If you ever have questions about the business, please don't be afraid to reach out. My Instagram handle, I can tag it on here if you want to find me. And I'm always an open book when it comes to anything and everything. Thank you so much for supporting me. Have the best day. I don't know what day you're watching this, so have an amazing day. Love you.